So today I would like to talk to you a little bit about proper nail care. And I'm going to specifically talk about manicure and gel nail curing, which is very common right now. And it's easy. The reason it's easy, why do you like to do that?
It just appeared nicely. It's always done correctly. There's no undone in the place where I don't know how to explain it.
Well, you can wash dishes. You don't worry about it peeling off like the other nail polish. So it like stays for a long time. Right, and it stays for a long time. It doesn't peel, so it makes life easy. And women have to do a lot of stuff with their hands, and it's very convenient. So it's a great invention, but you have to do it correctly. And there are a couple of things that one needs to remember when doing gel curing. One of the things is it's important that you are doing it in the right amount of time. So the UV lamp has to be done, first of all, it has to be strong enough, and it has to be for 60 seconds. If you undercure 30 seconds, it looks as if it's hardened and it looks cured, but all the monomers have not yet hardened, have not yet cured. And if they didn't cure, then what will happen is they will release their chemicals and you can have irritation around your nails, and I've seen that. On the other hand, you can keep your nails there too long, over 60 seconds, and you can have burns, and that can cause traumatic changes, that can cause scarring in the nail bed, and what we see, which is onycholysis, which is separating of the nail plate from the nail bed. Here's nails that you can see there's no gel manicure, and you need to put some moisturizer on the nails all the time. Do you put moisturizer?
Yeah, I just put oil on.
Oh, excellent. You see, she follows the instructions. Excellent. Here you see it's very beautiful. They look very nice, and you don't see any inflammation around them, even though our hands are in water very often. But with time, it's important to understand that there is UV exposure. And although everybody says that we need to do more studies, small increments of UV exposure cause DNA damage. And it's not like we're only exposed to the UV lamps in the curing machine. We're going outdoors, there's UV light over there. So when you're adding it, it stacks up and can cause problems. Now, when we're young, we're healthy, we don't have any genetic mutations that predispose us to cancer. For example, we don't have patch gene mutation, whatever mutations. Our body is able to repair those DNA damage. After the age of 30, we're starting to deplete one of the molecules that helps us to repair the DNA damage. The molecule is called NMN, which leads to NAD further downstream. And if we don't have enough of it, the body has to decide where to utilize this energy in order to repair damage. And so with time, it may not do that. So one of the things that I asked our beautiful model is, when she does the nail curing, does she protect the nails? Do they do anything to protect them? And she said she just puts the hands inside the machine. So one of the things that people do to protect their hands is they do gloves. So they put gloves to protect it. They don't offer gloves over there, or?
Yeah, they don't.
Okay. Another thing that one could do is to use sun protection, physical blocker. If it is UVA, then most of the sunblocks that we have are not 100% blocking the UVA. And UVA is more likely to lead eventually to melanoma, while UVB is more commonly associated, is it almost done, Davy? It's more commonly associated with basal cell skin cancer and squamous cell skin cancer. So it's important for us to find out exactly the wavelength that they're using and to use the right protection. But if you are going to use a glove, it will protect both. It's a physical blocker. It's important to think about that.
I used to do gel, and it would burn my nails.
They would burn your nails?
I didn't like it. I would put it in, and I would immediately feel burning.
You feel the heat?
And then I stopped because I don't like gel.
Yeah, this is...
I never feel burning.
You never feel burning? No. All right, so because they probably underdo the stuff, so just need to be careful. Those chemicals are also, some of them, carcinogens. So those irritations can also lead to cancer by themselves. It's chronic inflammation can lead to that. Just like any other chronic inflammation, people with fatty liver, for example, that fatty liver causes chronic inflammation and can cause downstream with time cancer. And same thing with all those chemical ingredients. So just need to make sure that they're completely cured and that you protect the skin around it if you do decide to do that stuff. That's it. And when you do go outside afterwards, use sunblock on your hands, including the nails. Anyway, the hands show our age as well. You can lift and tighten, and then you see those ladies in Park Avenue walking on Fifth Avenue with their faces looking like they're over tight and their hands looking like they belong in the graveyard, God forbid, you know. All right, hopefully this was helpful. Proper care happens not only from the face, but in the hair and the nails as well. And a board certified dermatologist should be able to help answer your questions and help you stay more beautiful, younger, and healthier.